Guys doing on today? She's back. The Toni Shiloh is back at the cafe, guys. She's coming to hang out with us for her new release, Anchor Cove. And check out this cover. Of course, you know we're going to talk about it on today as well. And of course, guys, you already know what to do if you haven't done so already. Like, tag, and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to come on down to the cafe because we're talking all things Anchor Cove with author Toni Shiloh on today. And of course, we are going to welcome her to the cafe and allow Toni to introduce herself to the people on today. Toni?
Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. I'm Toni Shiloh. I write Christian contemporary romances, and Anchor Cove is my 30 something book release.
Tell me, okay, that is not a small feat. At 30 something, that is amazing, my friend, for you to have 30 book babies out there for us on today. And we're so excited about your new release, Anchor Cove. And Toni, before we get into it, my friend, I was telling you about this cover. We have to talk about it. Was this the original cover? What was that like when you saw the final cover for it? Tell us a little bit about that. Give us some cover love on today.
Yeah, so this was a result of lots and lots of time looking at stock photos.
Okay.
And so I saw the couple first, and I was like, that's my couple. That is definitely Derek and Simone. And so it was just like lots of hours looking and piecing together, and that's what you got.
Wow, I love that. I love that. And of course, Toni, before we proceed, we have to talk about the title, Anchor Cove, just two words. I mean, tell us about this title. Where did that come from? And of course, guys, it is a small town. It is called Anchor Cove as well. But outside of that, what inspired the title of this book being called Anchor Cove?
Yeah, so what happened is I was looking for a title for the town. And so on Instagram, I have a channel, and I was asking the people on my channel, I was like, hey, give me some ideas of a name for a town. I was like, it's coastal. I was like, Maryland, Southern Maryland. And someone said Anchor Cove, and I was like, oh, I love it. And I was like, that's definitely the town name. And then I was like, wait, I can actually make that the title. So
Yes, yes, I totally agree with that as well. And Toni, oh my goodness, you just shared a little bit with us when you were saying that it's like a coastal town. This is perfect summer reading, okay, as well. But for you, kind of give us a little backdrop on that as well to do like kind of like a beach read or like a town that's in the coastal area. Tell us a little bit about that.
yeah, so what happened is 2 years ago, me and my husband, we went to celebrate our anniversary, and we celebrated in Ocean City, Maryland, which is a gorgeous place. And we were walking down the boardwalk, and I was just looking around, and I was like, man, I've never done a beach read, a coast.
Yeah.
And I was like, this place is gorgeous. And so ever since that trip, I was like, I definitely want to write a coastal town, a beach read, and release it in the summer with all the summer vibes.
Now, okay, now Toni, I want a little bit of tea, okay? Because you told us that you was on vacation and all of that good stuff, and so I'm sure for you as an author and as a wordsmith, it always can be all in the name of research, right? Because you never know what will spark a story. So, in sharing that you was on vacation, tell us a little bit about that and your writing process of getting that that spark of kind of like where to go with the story and what kind of inspires stories when it comes to Toni Shallow.
Yeah, definitely. I took lots of pictures because I wasn't sure when I would ever come back. And I was like, this is definitely a type of place that would inspire a future um, setting. So I took lots of pictures. And then I was actually fortunate to go back the next year. So I took even more pictures. And it's just stuff like that when you are on vacation or you're in another town and you're looking around and you get that, like, ooh, this might work in the future. You just start snapping a bunch of pictures because you never know when you'll need to come back and look at them.
And for you, Tony, because of course, you write such amazing stories and you paint such vivid pictures that we literally feel like we are there. And we're going to talk about it a little bit more too, how Anchor Cove is like a character in itself as well. But for you, in doing the research, how much of that do you go back to the photos or go back to things to help you kind of form and put the story together? If you could share that.
Um, it all depends, really. What I love to do is I make a Pinterest board, and
Oh,
I just start sharing and clipping all the photos that give me inspiration. And then when I'm writing, if I'm like, oh, what does that look like? Or I can't remember, but I know I pinned a photo, I'll just go back and open it and stare. And then I'm like, okay, now I know where I am. Now I remember what it looks like, and I'll keep writing. So it's definitely whenever I need that inspiration.
I love that. I love that. And guys, if you are joining us, we are hanging out with the Toni Shiloh on today. She has a new one hot off the press, guys. It is the perfect summer read. It is called Anchor Cove. It is available now. It's available in ebook and it's available in print. And we'll be sharing with you in just a bit how you can get your hands on a copy of this as well. And Toni, okay, your girls have to match the book cover. How did I do, my friend?
Did great. I look
And,
amazing.
and let's talk about this cover just a little bit more because I love the vibrant colors of this cover as well. And I mean, y'all check it out. I mean, it looks like the sun is setting in the background, and these two, oh my goodness, this is Simone and Derek. Toni, as you can see, I'm swooning. I'm swooning looking at this cover.
Yeah, like you said, the colors are, I think they just kind of make your jaw drop. The purples and the orange and the pinks, and I even love the back of it as well. Just everything that is summer, but also that sunset vibe. And then the couple, like just the trust and love in their expressions. Like,
Yes. Oh my goodness. And Tony, I mean, the natural hair texture of his hair and just, y'all, I mean, it's just a whole deal. I love this cover. I love this cover. Now, Tony, let's talk a little bit about their journey, okay? Because Simone's journey, she has been doing life as a solo mom for about 16 years. And so for you, when you think about sharing her story and incorporating what she contributes to this book, what part of her emotional journey came to you first when you started writing Anchor Cove, if that makes sense?
yeah, it definitely. Um, I think the part that came to me most was that feeling of her kid is almost done with high school.
Mm, yeah,
And
yeah.
she's done this all by herself, but if he goes off to college, like then she's truly by herself. So just that wrestle with he's not gone yet, but he will be gone, and what is she gonna do? And like the loneliness. I think it all just that was the mindset I got in for her.
Yeah, yeah. Now let's switch gears a little bit for Derek because Derek has his own journey and things that he's dealing with as well. I mean, he's fresh out of the Air Force, retired as well, and so he's like stepping into a new adventure, but it's also like he's stepping into the unknown because he's like waiting on the Lord to kind of like say, okay, this is what's next, but he's not hearing as fast as he would like to be hearing what's his next. So can you share with us what inspired his what's next, if that makes sense, and his storyline?
Definitely. I actually saw Derek in my mind just sitting at the beach, looking out and feeling like he's stuck. Like, what's going to happen? What is he going to do? He heard God, but now he's not hearing God. So all those emotions, all those questions that you have when you are waiting for the next step, and the doubt that comes when it feels like God's been silent for so long, and you're like, well, did I hear originally what he said? And you start doubting yourself, like all of those things. They just kind of flooded me from Derek, and I was like, okay, Derek needs to be introduced first. Like we need to see how he feels. And this, like you said, he's waiting for the next chapter, but he doesn't even know what that looks like.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And of course, Tony, we cannot leave out Taj. You have to love Taj, okay? Tell us a little bit about Taj's character and just a little bit of what inspired his character.
Definitely. So I have two teen boys myself. So I think Taj is like the perfect matchup of some of the things my kids have said over the year. And I just love his wit, I guess is the best way. I loved his wit. I love how he loves his mom, but
Oh
also
yeah.
the teaser either. Like he has me cracking up practically the whole time every time he was on scene.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, guys, if you're just joining us, we are hanging out with Toni Shiloh on today, guys, hot off the press. It is called Anchor Cove. It's your perfect beach read, your perfect summer read as well. And we'll be sharing with you in just a bit how you can get your hands on a copy of Anchor Cove. And like I said, it's available in ebook, it's available in print as well. And of course, if you have a question or two for Toni, put it in the comment section. Y'all know that we like to be interactive here at the cafe as well. Now, Toni, we talked a little bit about Simone's journey and Derek's journey. You share with us a little bit about Taj's character. Let's kind of step into the characters just a little bit more. Let's go back to Derek. If you had to describe Derek in 5 words or more, what can you tell us about Derek? Spill a little tea about Derek's character.
Oh my gosh, 5 words or more. I could definitely more. Derek is definitely your loyal, steadfast, will show up if you need him type of person.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's one of the things that make him and Simone's journey so great is she goes from being all on her own to being able to depend on someone else. And so I like that his steadiness and his loyalty and his ability to pitch in at any moment is what attracts her to him.
Yeah, yeah. And guys, if you have not read the story, I'll just say he's pretty handy, okay? He's a pretty handy dandy handyman. We'll give you that much as well. Now, on the flip side, tell us a little bit about Simone. What would you share with us about her character?
I would say that Simone is a little bit guarded only because she's been hurt. However, that she's a great mom and that she
Mhm.
turned her life around when she realized God gave her a second chance, and that she has a great relationship with her son, and it shows in all their interactions. And you could just tell that that love is there, and that she wanted to be a better parent than how she may have felt her parents were.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. Now, JB got an amazing question. She said, which one of the characters was the most interesting for you to put into words? Okay. All
Oh,
right, JB.
I would definitely say Taj. I had a lot of fun with his character. I think he just lightened up the moments. But then I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a scene where he surprised me when he was like, "Don't forget my opinion in the situation," and I was like,
Oh. Okay, look, okay, Taj, the way to show up on the page. I love that. I love that. And of course, Toni is giving us some tea on today, guys. If you're just joining us, hanging out with Toni Shiloh, her new book, Anchor Code, guys, it is hot off the press. We'll be sharing with you how you can get your hands on a copy of it. Now, this goes right in line to the question that JB just asked us. Now, outside of Taj, outside of Simone, outside of Derek, okay, Toni, what or who is a character in Anchor Cove that you would personally want to hang out with? Outside of those three, who's a character in the small beach town of Anchor Cove that you would want to hang out with personally and
probably
go get a cup of coffee?
Probably Simone's best friend.
Oh yeah.
She's a hoot. There were a couple of times where I'm like, I totally agree with everything you're saying.
Love it. I love it as well. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper, Tony. So, let's talk a little bit about Simone's first impression when she first meets Derek. Okay, so what was the very first thing about Derek that Simone noticed, even if she didn't want to? I'm trying to get some tea.
I know. I was like, hmm. I mean, it's the looks, right? Like even when you're guarded, even when you don't want to date or whatever you're telling yourself, you person's attractive. Like it's just how it is.
Tony, it was like it was almost like the internal chastisement of herself. Like whenever she would kind of like be checking him out, but internally she was kind of like battling, like wait, no, I shouldn't be, noticing how fine that he looks and all these things, or she would get the little butterflies and little different things, but then she would have like this internal thing going on. So yeah, I definitely could see that.
Exactly.
Now, let's also talk a little bit about Simone's quiet strength. As you, as the creator of this character, what is Simone's strong in that she doesn't give herself enough credit for? So, what are some of her characteristics that makes her like a strong person, but she doesn't give herself credit for that or enough credit for that?
Yeah, I think actually probably the part of her being a single mom.
Oh
She's
yeah,
doing it on her own. She's raised her son. He's a good kid. And I think sometimes when she thinks about how that started, she chastised herself. Like she was foolish,
yeah,
slept with a guy she shouldn't have. And that is what she remembers versus like you raised this kid all by
yeah.
he's a
I
great
mean, he's like a sophomore in high school. It's like kudos, you have been doing an amazing job for this time frame of raising this amazing son as well. Now I want to ask you this, and I know we're going back and forth between Simone and Derek, but both of them have a journey, and then I mean they have their individual journey, and then they have a journey together. But for Derek, let's talk a little bit about his heart posture because when he arrives into Anchor Cove, what's happening internally for him that readers may not necessarily see on the page? And so this is kind of where we kind of do a deep dive into Tony's thoughts. Like, what is going on in his head and in his mind that we may don't know just yet on the page?
Definitely. I think when Derek arrives at Anchor Cove, it's all under the guise of a summer vacation, right? But
Yeah, yeah,
his mind, there's a clock ticking. And
yes,
this summer is over, he wants to know exactly what he's doing next, where he'll be, what job he'll be doing. And so instead of being able to relax and enjoy everything about Anchor Cove, like
Mhm.
thought is like, okay, I'm here. Lord, are you here? Like, I'm listening, I'm waiting. And like, he's just feeling disappointment after disappointment and watching that clock just get closer and closer to the end of summer. So I think like keeping that mindset, you can really kind of like feel the turmoil within him when he gets to.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And it's a clock, guys, that he put on himself. Okay. This is a time frame he put on himself. So I want you guys to know it is a self-imposed time frame. Okay. I love that. I love that. Now, Tony, let's switch it up a little bit here. Okay. We're gonna do the three words. I love to do that. And so I'm going to give you three words or phrases. And if you can, when you think of these three words collectively, tell me what comes to mind. So first up is summer, healing, hope. What comes to mind?
Definitely Anchor Cove.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
once you read the story, and like you said earlier, Simone has a journey, Derek has his journey, and collectively they have their journey. And I think a lot of times when people are on a journey for however long, they lose hope and they start doubting if healing can come or
Mm.
and so I think when they get not necessarily at the end of their journey, but rather at the end of the book, they really
Yeah.
healing, hope, like it's been there. They just had to let go instead of gripping as tight.
Wow. Wow. We have three more, Tony. Unexpected, tender, true. Unexpected, tender, true. What comes to Tony's mind?
Honestly, Taj, um,
Oh, okay.
he's a wise guy, definitely, but there are moments where he unexpectedly shares his heart with his mom, and
Yeah.
truth he shares with her, it's like one of those things that just like hits you right in the heart, and you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to give you a hug and be like, you're okay, like you are going to be okay, you're going to get what you want, like all the things.
I love that. And Tony, I don't know if you realize it, but look, with these three words, we are getting the tea as well. Okay, this is the last set. Faith, timing, forever.
Ooh,
Faith, timing, forever. What comes to mind?
definitely God's timing. I think we are just like people in general, like we have our timing. And when things don't line up when we want them to line up, sometimes our faith takes a hit. And sometimes it feels like it can be forever.
Mhm.
When we get on God's timetable, our faith grows and we see that forever for him is really what the whole measurement is. Like we're working toward eternity, not these quick moments we want when we want something.
Wow. Now, Tony, I'm really excited about this next question to see what comes to mind. Okay.
Okay.
So, Tony, we're going to um do a little rapid fire. And so the first rapid fire is Tony more like Simone or Derek?
I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Derek?
Okay. Rapid fire. Anchor Cove, the town, in one word.
Family.
Okay. Derek and Simone in one word.
Adorable.
Ooh, okay. I love that. I love that. Now, I want to ask you this. And then, of course, guys, y'all know that Tony is going to give us a little snippet of Anchor Cove as well. But I want to ask you this, okay? Let's talk about Derek's biggest surprise for you. Like, what's the moment that Derek realized that Simone is nothing like what he expected?
Oh, that's a great question. Um, Probably when they have, you've read it, so you know what I'm talking about. But I think that for him was like, it kind of like tipped the scales. And he realized the depth in her and the kindness. Like he already got to see her mom power, her work power. But I think that moment for him where he was like, okay, this could be something long lasting.
Yeah, yeah. And Tony, before we go into you reading a little snippet, I think JB had another great question as well. Letitia's telling us that this sounds like a great book as well. JB wants to know, was your focus when you were writing this book on the characters or on the small town of Anchor Cove?
That's a great question. I think more the characters than the small town, but I
Okay.
always like to try and find that balance of both, making you feel like this could be a real town and have all
Mhm.
to look for in a coastal town.
Yeah. Yeah, and it definitely felt like a coastal town that you want to visit. So it's like, Tony, where is Anchor Cove? Take me there as well. Guys, if you're just joining us, we are hanging out with Toni Shiloh. Her new release, hot off the press. It is a great coastal town read as well. It is called Anchor Cove. We'll be sharing with you in a bit how you can get your hands on it. But in the meantime, Toni is getting ready to share with us a short snippet. And so, Toni, I'm going to allow you, my friend, if you want to kind of set the scene and the tone for us. And then we're ready when you are, my friend.
Sure. So, like I said earlier, Derek is someone who will jump in and be there in a minute. So he has already met Taj, who is Simone's son. So this is the moment when Simone and Derek first meet face to face. Who are you and why are you outside of my house? I jump up, throat dry at the sight of the angry female before me. Sorry, ma'am. I'm waiting on Taj. He needed help. Are you mom? Her brow arches as she crosses her arms. Who wants to know? She enunciates with irritation. Derek Benjamin. I hold out my hand, hoping she understands I mean no harm. She eyes my palm warily, but then finally shakes it. Simone. She brushes back a riot of curls, but it's no use as some stick to her face. Her dark brown skin glistens and is smooth. Truly the prettiest shade I've ever seen before. There's a fierceness and capability to this woman that immediately grabs my attention. Wait, Derek Benjamin? Her brow crinkles. Why does that sound familiar? I'm renting the place next door. I hitch my thumb in that direction, not sure if that little bit of extra information helps. Has Taj mentioned me before? Mom! The shock in Taj's voice is evident, but his wide gaze panning between both of us is a dead giveaway. What did you do? She puts her hands on her hips. And why do you have my drill? And that's all I give you.
God, there you have it. You have a short snippet of Anchor Cove. And let me just tell you, you probably have figured out Todd is up to something, okay? Todd is up to something. Mom walks in. She has an unexpected guest. And at this point, it's like an unexpected stranger. So she's like, wait a minute. Who are you? Why are you, at my place? So I love that. And to find out what happens, if of course she shakes his hand and he shakes her hand, but find out the reason why he was there and what it was that Todd, because I can tell you Todd was the cause of this. Okay. Toni, thank you so much for sharing a snippet of Anchor Cove. And of course, my friend, we have to play a round of this or that, but it's this or that Anchor Cove edition. Are you ready, Toni?
I'm ready.
Okay. First up, beach walk or porch sit? So beach walk or porch sit?
Porch sit.
Porch sit. I love it. Okay, now Toni, for the porch sit, is it a screen-in porch?
Yes, definitely.
Toni, for me, that matters. That matters if I'm
Porch.
sitting on the porch or not, okay? Okay, Toni, next up. Sunrise coffee or sunset stroll? What are
Ooh,
we doing?
sunset stroll.
Okay. Ooh, sunset stroll. I like that. I like that. Okay. Front porch chat or beach day laughter.
Beach day laughter.
Okay. All right. Nails for the summer drinks. Is it lemonade or sweet tea? Lemonade or sweet tea?
Sweet tea.
I love that. So Toni is having a tall glass of sweet tea. Okay. Picnic on the beach, Toni, or picnic at the park?
Picnic at the beach.
I love it. I love it. Toni, thank you so much for playing around of this or that Anchor Cove edition. And of course, Toni, for one of the moments that they are waiting for, you have to share with us how we can get our hands on a copy. But before we do that, can you share with them what the giveaway is going to be today?
Of course. So I would love to give out a copy of Anchor Cove paperback to one lucky winner.
I love that. Did you guys hear that? It is an autographed copy of Anchor Cove. You will absolutely fall in love with this story as well. And of course, guys, I am going to get Toni Shiloh to assist me. We're going to go up and down the comment section on today, and she's going to tell me when to stop. And then that person will be the winner of the amazing giveaway on today, which is a copy of Anchor Cove. Okay, so Toni, I am ready when you are, my friend. So if you will tell me when to stop, and then that person will be the winner of a copy of Anchor Cove. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, go.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay. Myra Cook, you are the winner, my friend, of a copy of Anchor Cove. If you will inbox me your information, my friend, congratulations. We'll be sure that you get your copy, your autographed copy of Anchor Cove. Now, and Toni, for the rest of the people who are watching us, please share with us, my friend, how can we get our hands on a copy of this story? And as I shared with you guys, it's available in ebook and it's also available in print as well. Toni?
Yeah, if you go to my website, tonishiloh.com/anchor-cove, you will find all the links to your favorite retailer on Amazon, Barnes& and Noble, Kobo, your favorites.
I love that. I love that. Now, Toni, you have to share this a little bit with us as well. I want to ask you this: what's Toni Shillow's favorite summer treat? Because we had some summer treats in this book as well.
I'm definitely like Simone. Give me all the ice cream, please.
I love that. I love that. Guys, put in the comment section, what's your favorite summer treat? Are you like Toni, give you all the ice cream that you can eat during the summer months as well? So let us know in the comment section as well. Now, Toni, I want to ask you this, my friend. What's the special part of this book that you hold close to your heart? You hold it near and dear that we as the readers may not know. If you can give us a little tea on that. Uh-oh, Toni, did I lose you? Let's see. Toni, can you still hear me? I think we may have lost Toni. I still see her there. I'll see if she comes back. But in the meantime, guys, Anchor Cove, it is available. Now we'll be sharing with you how you can get your hands on a copy. Of course, you can go to Toni's website. You can go to Amazon as well, and you can get your copy. Toni, are you back? Can you hear me? I'm not sure. So we'll make sure we put the link in the comment section of how you can get your hands on a copy of Anchor Cove. And as well, guys, make sure you stay connected with Toni Shiloh as well. You can go to her website and stay connected with her. She is on social media. So make sure you're following her on social media, sign up for her newsletter, and stay tuned to what's happening with Toni Shiloh as well. And as we said, Anchor Cove, guys, it's available now. It's hot off the press. It is perfect summer reading. We'll be sure to put in the comment section as well. Toni, I'm just trying to make sure. Are you back? If not, I'm going to allow Toni to have the last words if she's able to. And if not, we'll just make sure that we put the book in the comment section of how you guys can get it. Congratulations to our giveaway winner as well. Thank all of you guys for watching us on today as we talk with Toni Shiloh about this amazing story, Anchor Cove, as well, because it is available. And not only that, guys, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Book clubs. This is a great book club for you guys to read as well. You can buddy read it with someone or you can enjoy it by yourself. But the main thing is once you read it, definitely leave Toni Shiloh a review. I know that she would be so appreciative of that as well. Well, that is our show on today, guys. It's been amazing hanging out with Toni Shiloh on today. Get your copy of Anchor Cove. Tell a friend to tell a friend about this. And as we always say here at the cafe, have an amazing day because we're having an amazing day. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. Get a copy of Anchor Cove. Bye-bye.